Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right. Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right. Your season starts now.
The Rams are now on the clock. 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 The Rams are now on the clock.
Before we go any further, make sure to install your game plan for your upcoming matchup. You have grades for each position that rank. Browse available players to help improve your team. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Garoppolo's Cowboys going up against Patrick Mahomes' Rams. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. Hello, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and partner, our long national nightmare is over. After 6 months away. And we drop you in here under the lights. First drive of the contest. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Here we go now.
Again, it's Bell. Muscles him off. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential. but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
Well, at the time, second-round pick in 2013. Some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the first. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
You know what's really hard for a big-time running back? Is patience. Being able to hang in there when the runs aren't there, when you're taking some hits early in the game. And this drive, oh, he's come alive, and in a big way. Now he's starting to gallop.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And he's caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver, because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Kamar Aiken, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the former Super Bowl MVP Malcolm Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
This offense, they've got a really nice drive going, and now it's 1st and goal. Can they finish it off and punch it in the end zone? A first throw for the backup Cook. Rolling to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. Connor Cook, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are in for 6. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves.
second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. On 3rd and 2, Cook. But it's caught by Shorts. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. In just 2 minutes' time, don't forget we'll get you to Orlando for our halftime report. To bring it to you, who else but Larry Ridley?
Now that man knows his football. Go get him, Larry.
Cook on 3rd down. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. He's got it. Touch. Down L.A. Kerwin Williams, 34 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead. And the defensive there, that was a battle. He just made a really nice play.
A really nice play, making sure his body position was correct. And how about the throw? Zipped it in there.
And it results in the touchdown. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. And so they run it in on the two-point try. And so often, Charles, we talk about, from the offense's perspective, what you do on the two-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the two-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for two. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Gone. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Third and long, it's gone. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Emmanuel. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Mahomes now on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Incomplete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. And he's brought down. 15 yards through the air, the 1st down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Neville Hewitt coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months. Already we're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going. I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Goff now looks to throw. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They run with their short yardage man, Ivory. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there and swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
They go play action here on first down. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. And they'll get him to the ground, but he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. They give him a gain of 37. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
They'll try to get the running game going here with Ivory. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
They stay on the ground. Ivory again. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Throwing on third. Goff. And the third down pass falls incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. He'll return it from the 6. Dances by him. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Jordan Hill with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And an alley to run. A second fake. And here now a spin. And he gets this one up just shy of the 35 to the 34. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
That play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now a first down carry by Bell. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On second down, here's Mahomes. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 1. And just like that, it's third down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely. They
saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah. Risky.
It is so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius, but I do admire that he went for it.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the...
Hey, I will join when I finish this game.
Hello. Sorry it took me so long to get on.
What?
Sorry it took me so long to get on.
Oh, you're fine, dude. You probably had fun. Did you have fun?
I was hanging out with my friend, with Camden.
So yes, you had fun.
Yeah, we played Truth or Dare.
You had a break, I had a break. I had a break yesterday, you had a break today. You're fine. What do you think's better? Doing what you did, or going to the Great Escape Lodge?
Doing what I did.
I don't have friends, so I think going to the Great Escape Lodge is better.
It's so sad.
Technically, are you my friend?
Yeah,
So I do have friends.
kind of.
Oh, I'm not stupid. I know this play. Yeah, there's literally 5 minutes left in this game, so...
I'm loading into a game.
Yes! Dude, you should have ran. You know why I think games are stupid? Oh, by the way, you know what football is, right?
Mhm.
You know who Tyreek Hill is, right?
Mhm.
Can you stop breathing in your mic?
Mhm. I can't hear you.
How about now?
Let's just hear it. Just say it.
Yeah, that's better.
Alright. But guess who I have as a quarterback?
Just say it.
Tyreek?
No, that's a wide receiver. Ding dong.
Oh.
Alright, but seriously, who do you think I have as a quarterback?
That photo does nothing for any of us.
I have Patrick Mahomes as a quarterback. I have Tyreek Hill as a wide receiver. Dude, I have Julio Jones.
Who's Julio Jones?
That's just fucking ridiculous.
Falcons wide receiver. Best wide receiver in the league by far.
I'm definitely knowing your 1 punch man status. Okay, let's just do 2 points each for the next two. To see if a brother can at least.
Tyreek Hill don't drop those.
Dude, Tyreek. Didn't Tyreek get dropped in the game? Like, he literally got RKO'd.
No, I tossed the ball to him, and guess what happened? Someone ran in and just like slams into him.
Yeah. That's because Tyreek Hill used to be a bully, if I'm correct.
Used to be a what?
In his high school days, he was a bully. Or in his middle schools, one of the two. Wait, what football player is that?
Tyreek Hill, look it up. Fastest player in the league.
And I'm pretty sure the guy I'm not thinking about it, also wears
Like he's the fastest player in the league.
the guy. I just can't remember his name. He's like right
But I was gonna make him a running back, except I have Le'Veon Bell. So I really don't.
I just got attacked by 2 people at once!
Are thinking the same thing around the world.
Third partied.
Okay, it's not L. Oh. How the hell did you get that? Oh, that's his feet? Is that his hand? He does this. How do you notice that? He does this.
Sit down. I just injured my enemy's quarterback.
Why don't I play more of these games?
This is good.
No, this is the last one.
But you know what's weird? I didn't draft my team's quarterback, so now I'm facing him and I just injured my team's quarterback.
Okay, the last one is gonna be.
This is so weird. I just injured my own team's quarterback.
This is gonna be worth 10 points. Fine, done. You have to get both. Maybe it's not wise to blurt out one if you don't know the other. Oh.
On my team, I have a right guard that has a shoulder tear.
is this from? We know what anime it's from.
Oh, it doesn't tell me what I did to him, but I hurt his shoulder.
Oh, it's
That's good because he can't throw anymore.
Cause yeah, if you
That's weird, saying, oh, that's a good thing that I injured him. What?
Is it
They replaced him. Good. Yeah, you better use your running back instead of throwing. Dude, right now I've been in this game for like almost an hour, and guess what? It's 15. It's 15-0. They didn't even get a score yet. Kid, what time is it?
Very, very, very late.
I have to get off in a minute. Wait, no,
It's not even
9:30.
9.
9:30 I have to get off.
The video. We'll see you guys in the next video. Myself, just an honor. Hold on. It's easy home.
Dang it.
Not really.
Sacked him.
But they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
3rd and goal. Hackenberg. He fights him off. And he is
Let's go.
back at the 11-yard line. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game.
Oh my God, this default just wiped out me and a soccer skin.
No! That is so lucky. Who was that?
Anything would have never been birthed without them.
Ingram who? No, I don't believe it. Ingram who? Ingram who? Evan Ingram? Dude, this team is so bad. You wanna know why? Dude, their best player, their best wide receiver is Juju Smith-Schuster. And he hasn't even gotten a touchdown yet. He hasn't even gotten a complete pass.
Wow.
Yeah, and Juju Smith-Schuster is really good. Like, really good. Oh, I hate you.
Secondly, this is the most fragile looking girl I have ever seen. A normal suit farmer weighs
Yes.
65 pounds for a relatively tall male.
That almost works, and if it worked, it was gonna be really bad.
Tiny big kitty cutie walks miles on end carrying an additional couple hundred pounds on her back? No, I don't think so. Thirdly, she doesn't know that Meliodas is the owner of that bar. So she just walked in, shouted, 7
Dude, my Le'Veon Bell is literally a 90 running speed.
Did you just assume it's a fucking gender?
Broken tackles up in here.